What is going on, everyone? My name is Azarus. Welcome back to some more Incredibox. I don't know what I'm looking at. We have a cat, we have a drawing, and we have a dude flexing his outfit in the middle. Now we're getting into a mod called MBAO. Realistically, you probably just spell it out, MBAO, but I like MBAO. Bow. So I'm going to continue calling it that. This is week 2 of me trying my new camera. Hopefully it's a little bit better. I kind of messed with the settings a little bit, the contrast, the brightness. Might be a little too bright. Do I look like an angel to you? Am I glowing? But that's not going to stop us from checking out this week's fan art. So let's hop right into it. So we're getting our first one coming in from Derek. We got a cool little cartoon at the top saying what I thought Corrupted Azarus was going to look like. He thought it was going to look like a maniac. He looks crazy holding that axe. I almost called it a dagger. That is definitely not a dagger. It's a fireman axe. Now, realistically, if I think of Corrupted Azarus, I'm probably going to think of Terraria, the corruption. Insanity Azarus. This is this one right here. But awesome artwork. We got the actual Corrupted Azarus in the background there looking. We're moving on to one coming in from JMZXD. Wait, hold on. So, getting some really nice artwork. I'm realizing after actually reading the little comment down there, this is Balzarus. It says no pun intended. That's wild. So, clearly I'm some type of ball. Basketball. Oh, maybe it was from the balls mod. Sorry, the Balzarus really caught me off guard here. That's funny. I'm chewing on a piece of bread, gnawing on it with drool going onto the bread. Clearly my love for bread is unmatched. The eyes are cool. I don't know, it's like starry eyes. Alright, we got one coming in from a smart guy with glasses, getting a crazy sketch here. Again, kind of recreating the thumbnail for the scary mod, where the thumbnail was me with a knife. I'm a little bad with names, okay? Dude, actually, if I made a thumbnail like this where the knife shows a reflection, that's really cool. That would be a good profile picture. That concept in and of itself, really cool. Awesome. You nailed it. But again, hitting us up with like a sketch kind of style. I really like this kind of style, but also getting some pretty crazy expressions here. Again, one of my favorite thumbnails. Love seeing recreations of it. Like I said, we got one coming in from Turmeric Tunes. We got a recreation of a thumbnail for the dancing mod. Oh, I remember that one because that's literally the name of the song. And as you can see, I am jamming, I am dancing, I am grooving, making a spot-on recreation of it, but kind of hitting us up with that neon kind of background, which kind of fits the vibe of that mod. And again, the Polo recreations. Pretty spot on, man. We're getting the last one coming in from Turmeric Tunes. This one's actually really cool. I forget the name of this mod. I'm not gonna lie, but I remember the intro to the thumbnail. It was an explosion. It was a nuclear fallout. Again, the Polo recreations in the back. Very detailed and really cool. And me in the front. I don't know what I was going for here. Looking like I'm just surviving. Like I'm struggling a little bit. But getting a pretty cool texture on this one. It's like a canvas. But all together, throwing in some pretty crazy artwork. And again, super fast with these recreations. I gotta love it. And that's gonna wrap it up for this week's fan arts. So thank you so much for submitting your artwork. I can just devour it all day. But besides my outburst, let's get into some bow. Going over the credits here, we have this mod is a special experiment and a fun project that was made using all people suggestions, ideas. Big thanks to everyone who shared their idea. Very cool. Main development, Rem animation, hell yeah, design, code, music, and Charles help with music. This is definitely going to be interesting. So let's get right into this mod. Clearly we're going to get a cat. And which one is it going to be? Wow, I have no idea. I would expect it to be a cat polo icon here, but there's not. Colors are really cool. It's a very blurry, faded kind of color mixture here, which I really do like. And we do have a bonus. Wow, a lot of beats in that bonus. But we're going to hop right into the first beat and see what we get. Getting a nice bassy kick for the start of the beats, always a good sign. The Polo creation itself looked very clean, very nice. And wearing some kind of, it was like an old pilot hat, but kind of liking the bassiness to that kick. I always enjoy a nice bassy kick. We're gonna get into the second beat here. Alright, we're getting a pretty cool dude rocking a tuxedo, wearing a visor, hitting us up with the claps. That was kind of nice, kind of loud. Now you can say it's muy caliente. Very crisp, nice claps. But I'm not going to go that far, okay? We're going to move on to the little fishy. A weird combination of beats going on there. What is happening? A fish So it's probably like an ocean or something. It had a description above its head. Yeah, see, the descriptions pop up here, but I know when I'm editing, it's going to look a little weird. It's going to be cut off. Next up, we got the hat. We're going to see what this entails. Oh my god! Okay, that was the absolute best beat polo. Okay, that reminds me a hell of a lot of the downtown mod. Come on, man. Speaking of, I know there's a bonus. There's a second bonus for that mod. Like, I haven't even seen it yet. That was a polo on the front of the cover. No wonder. Yeah, hitting us up with a crazy-ass beat. I think that physically and metaphorically blew my socks off. I am actually not wearing socks. So. But we have beat 5. That one's wild. Is this one wild, too? My ears feel violated. That was weird. That got me off guard a little bit. Put some headphones on. You'll know what I'm talking about. I heard that polo like around me. I had to look twice. I was like, wait, am I alone here? The description of it kind of took my words from my... sorry. That's a book. We're moving on to the effects now. We're gonna get some bass. The little comments that appeared above it let us know of the various hats that he was wearing. What's up with all the hats? I mean, no one's stopping you from wearing these hats, but along with some ridiculously big glasses. Got a very interesting style, dude. Alright, we're moving on to the X glasses. This is effect 2. Yeah, there was supposed to be a birthday thing. Okay, let's hear the polo. That's a big-ass piece of gum. For you to be able to blow it up that high? It sounds like a balloon, though, too. Wait, is it actually a balloon, though? No, it's gum. Is gum green? Hubba Bubba. Really cool pole design. Of course it is representing the Incredibox birthday, but pretty wild. Anyway, we got the carrot. The bunny mask. Okie pookie. Sorry, I'm not gonna read it. Damn! Is that like another beat? I should have probably expected a bunny, considering it was a carrot. That was really cool, though. Realistically, a beat 6, which, I mean, come on now. Definitely looking more on the demonic side of things. Let's go on to MBAO effect 4. Okay, that was actually pretty wild. Not gonna lie. That kind of gives me nightmares. Really cool bringing a physical sketch of a polo into Incredibox. Definitely something. I think that was also in the front screen as well too. Realistically, we're just getting more beats, which I do like. But we gotta move on to this. Is this the cat? Surely not. I really do like that build-up. It's always the last effect, isn't it? The build-up. At least usually it is. Sounding kind of angelic. Celestial. But we're moving on to the melodies. I am pretty curious, pretty excited. So let's hear it. Ooh. My god, that was amazing. There was another mod that had, wasn't that, I want to say Beatnik. That was a polo for, a guitar for a polo, which is a really cool idea, and the sounds of it are absolutely majestic. I'm curious if that was like an actual sample. Absolutely killed it with that. Is this another Gwitter? Add me in there, I think it would be neat. Although he doesn't have much to say. That was nice. I'm thinking back on the credits here. I should have probably remembered. This is literally the suggestions, I think, right? Polo suggestions just thrown into a mod. That's really cool. Although I definitely thought that was another guitar, but it's definitely not. All right, we're moving on to the third melody here. Polo that is literally a cat. Oh boy. He just took off on a rainbow. I was honestly waiting for that. Actually, oh, that's the rainbow. In the back of my mind, I was like, where's this damn cat? The cat in the rainbow reminds me of the Meowmere from Terraria. We're gonna move on to the fourth melody here. Another visor. A polo for many mods. Versions mess up. Oh, this one is gonna be good.
Is it? You gotta put some clothes.
Oh, okay. Okay. That was good. A collection of all the versions of Incredibox together into one polo. That's a melody too. Not even a voice. Got some of the best voices from all the versions in there. Throws me back to when I first made an Incredibox video. Alright, we got, the piano. Okay. I usually like piano polos, so let's hear it. Okay, alright, we got a piano in here. Apparently those are the correct notes as well, so that's actually really cool. Shall I verify with my actual piano? Oh, it's not turned on. You're lucky? Alright, that was cool. What a great set of melodies. But alright, we're gonna move on to the voices. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Very nice vocals. Very nice. Getting a little yeah at the end too. What a nice touch. Had a flat top. I think I can do a flat top. Are we gonna get lyrics? That's usually the question I ask when I hit the voices. I forgot. That was very nice. The harmonization hits you. Hits you like a train. It just punched me. This is harmonization. This is me. And yes, of course, the Scream mask. Probably one of the most, if not the most, recognizable, like, horror masks. We got the glasses. Let's hear it. My dad. Let's go! Yo, okay. Oh my god. They're killing it with this mod. Matrix style polo honestly killed it with that. Apparently requested by, I guess, collectively, our dad. Never would have expected to get a Matrix style polo in a mod. And you know what? I think that's fitting. That very glitchy kind of sound. Moving on to the axe, this is a fireman axe.
Dance like you never did before. Party all night, make it drop it to the floor. Keep it on the vibe, making it so right. Doing it so right. You just got it.
Oh, okay, hold on. Not the sound I would expect a lumberjack. Lumberjack. I said the word right? My brain is not braining. I'm loving these voices. I guess those are lyrics too. But last but not least, we have the triple dots. I forget what that's called. It has a name. Add a fully invisible polo. That is just... I didn't read the rest of it. Huh. Yeah. That is a polo. The best one. Oh my god. By far the best polo I've ever heard. Let's just go into these beats. I'm excited, especially after hearing that last voice. Let's hear them together. Oh. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Yo, those beats are fire. Man, dude, I will say this one switches it up so much. And along with this one too, little ping pong balls. Ah yes, certifiably slapping. Let's go ahead and move on to the effects now. Wow. Okay, hold on. That was a nice set of effects. That based. Those other polos here, absolutely incredible. That build-up. But all the craziness aside, really good set of beats. They're very unique, which I really do like about them. I guess considering they're all suggestions. Moving on to the melodies together. Oh my god, I am so excited to put this one with all the other voices together in a mix. Melodies were amazing. I really liked that piano. The piano in there was nice. The cat, visually, amazing. Although my favorite... Sorry. When I see an opportunity to decimate a bug, I will do so. I lost track of what I was saying. Melody, good. Voice melody, mix. Put in mix, sound good. Let's move on to the voices now. Let's hear it.
It is like you never did before. Party all night, make it drop it to the floor. Keep it on the vibe, making it so wild. Doing it so right. You just gotta.
That last polo, by far the best one out of all of them. The animation, oh my god, it was so good. It wasn't even visible. But I guess it is about that point in time, isn't it? Let's go ahead and make ourselves a nice bow. Sorry, caught myself off guard there. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a nice MBAO beat. Good lord, is what I have to say about this mod. This was actually really incredible. Altogether, just a combination of the amazing sounds I'm hearing on the screen to the ideas behind each polo. Each polo was literally a suggestion, which was really cool. Definitely one of the more interactive type of mods. Seeing what people can come up with and seeing them as a polo. Really cool, man. But we still have a bonus to cover. So let's go and get it. Get it. Finishing off with such an amazing bonus, man. The animation, fantastic. The sounds, great. The cat, I liked it. Man, what a crazy mod altogether. I love the idea behind it. I love the sounds I was hearing. Makes for a fantastic mod. So I'm really glad that you guys suggested this. And with all that being said, I do want to know what you guys think. So please leave it in the comments. Tell me what you think of this type of mod. Very interactive. I would definitely love to see more of this style of mod. And again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next